Hello, everyone. Justin Vacula here with the Hurdy Gurdy Travel Podcast. Once again, here to help you make money, save money, and travel the world at low cost. Today, I'm doing another video for Wynn Slots, W-Y-N-N Slots. This is a special app that effectively gives you discounts on Wynn Las Vegas rooms, not Boston, not other properties, just Las Vegas. Over time, the value of the app has gone down, but there's still a lot of promise in that you can use these points called gems to book rooms at Wynn Las Vegas. We'll get a little bit into that booking process later, but first we'll talk about the app itself. So here we have the chip balance on the upper left. Right now, I'm around 6 billion chips. We have a gift box. Every evening this pops up, we get bonus chips. We need the chips in order to spin and earn these gems. We have a level here, which I don't believe really matters, and VIP status we'll get a little bit into later. On the home screen at this time, recording in March of 2023, we have the Wynn Game Pass. As you play, you get certain bonuses. You get capped to certain points. They want you to unlock or buy things to get more rewards, but we don't need to do that at the moment. Blackjack, I just ignore. We have the high roller room, ignore that. We have collections. It seems that more recently they've had these events where as you spin, you earn chests. You're able to open these chests to get bonus chips. Once you complete the series here, you get a bonus 2.5 billion on this round, and this is repeatable within this timer that's going down. I believe it started around 80 days, now down to 69 days to complete all of these. I'm pretty close, but the last one or two usually takes a while. Here we have 595. We need 600 for this premium chest. This usually gives a winner, but not always. So we want to wait until we have 600 to get this premium chest. That probably gives us more chance of getting these items here for the event. We have the chests here. At some point I'll open those and we get some of these items that complete this 2.5 billion event. Starting out, you'll have a low balance. It's a little bit harder, but using the strategies I'll describe in this video, you'll be able to get where you need to be. So what I do every time I log into the app, or most times I go to this bonus page on the bottom right, we'll open the silver chest, we'll open the gold chest and do the wheel spin. That comes about every 12 hours. So I'm not too hyper on opening this gold chest every 3 or the wheel spin every 12, but checking it throughout the day, checking it in the morning, we'll be able to collect and get some bonus chips. The multiplier will come. We got like a 3x or 4x multiplier. I don't know how it dropped off, but it did. We'll go back to the main screen here. We're ignoring these ads to buy chips and get bonuses, buy VIP status. We'll get into that later. And we'll go to the bottom of the screen. So this is one event tab. We want to look at this throughout the day and optimally finish these events. So see, I've been auto spinning to win, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. A great hint towards the end of the video, how to accelerate your earnings here. Stay tuned. We finish these certain events. This one's spin 1,000 times, win 5 free games, collect X coins. Still have about 3 hours to finish this. So once you finish this, you get a scratcher. Thankfully, you don't have to scratch it. You can just hit this reveal button. It's going to boot me here. I had the game going on another phone, but that's all right. It's a lesson. You can only run this in one device at a time. And it'll just reload and continue to glitch out here until the game is finished on another phone. I have a phone bank with the My Vegas games, the Wynn Slots game I have going when I'm away from home. I just keep the games up as long as I'm still earning points. Here you're seeing me in the BlueStacks program. This is a program that will emulate apps that you normally have on mobile devices. So you could just play it on computer. I recommend having 2 monitors or more. And you could just run this game on your monitor or separate phones, separate devices that you have that are just connected to Wi-Fi. So we'll finish these event objectives. We have the inbox here. As you see, I have some friends who also have the game, and you can go ahead and click collect. Clubs, you can have a club and get some bonus chips through that. You can send gifts to other people. It's not connected to Facebook for some reason through this app, but on my mobile device it is. And then once you finish events, you'll get some bonuses here. We don't have the events at the moment for that tab anyway, but there'll be things called event sequences that will force you to play certain games over a 24, maybe 48 hour period. So I'll go to my favorites tab. I have some games that I like here. Dragon Power frequently comes up for these events on the bottom. We need to collect orbs in order to get bonus chips. Tree of Gold, same thing. Allegedly, Tree of Gold has a high rate of winning free games. Allegedly, I don't know. Hong Bao often comes up. There'll be something called hyper bonus that you'll need to do, which you spend more chips for an accelerated spin. Gypsy Riches is interesting because you can spin at 8,000 a spin. And here we'll talk about the bet levels. So we could talk about level 1, 2, 3, and 4 betting. I'm generally betting at level 3 during events, and I can finish betting level 3. But if I bet level 4 for a while, my balance starts to drain a lot, and it seems to be doing more. So my strategy is going for longevity, where I don't want to risk too much and then possibly go broke. If I can do level 3 betting for events, and I'll have level 2 on auto spin throughout most of the day, 40,000 a spin is not bad. That's Gypsy Riches. Although with the auto spin feature, I'll talk about later, I like using the game Golden Wild, but it's not showing on my favorites tab. Egyptian Magic is another one that often comes up in the events. You can bank free games here. We'll pull this up. As you play, you gain progress toward free spins. And if your meter is very high, you can go to this game to get the free games pretty quickly without relying on something like Tree of Gold or a different game. So we'll load a game here, Egyptian Magic. Again, I'm normally doing Golden Wild, or I'm doing a game that's connected to the event at the bottom. So here you can see the chip balance again, the gem balance, and this allows us to alter our bets. So we can start at 10,000 and see there's a meter for 10,000 betting, a meter for 100,000 betting, or about halfway there to getting free games. The 600,000 betting, which is fine. This is level 3, but then we go up to 2.4, which is a lot. And in my case, I'll just go ahead and start 500 spins. You can automate 500, but the real tip is you can go on eBay and find a device called a screen auto clicker or an auto clicker. And it's this device that attaches to your phone and keeps hitting the screen. So you can just leave it on a phone, be away from home, and just automate the spinning here. So you could spin at level 2 is what I recommend, or level 3, which is a little bit risky, and your gem count will increase. So the gem count increases as you bet. The higher you bet, the more gems you'll earn. But there's no need to super rush it unless you have a reservation that you want to book shortly, but then you risk going broke. Now, you wonder, okay, well, slots usually have some sort of house edge, so how do you maintain this high balance? Well, by finishing events and opening the scratchers, getting bonus chips through the events, getting bonus chips through friend gifting, and occasionally Wynn will send you emails open for bonus chips, or there'll be push notifications on your phone where you get bonus chips. It's a little bit, but it helps keep you in the game. The collections event as well, those give you bonus chips. The tournaments here also give you some bonus chips. I don't really focus on the tournaments. I'm not going to bet higher and compete against people with so much more than me. People who are just making purchases and buying chips in the game. I've seen this in Facebook groups, but it's not recommended. We'll get into it a little bit later about booking the rooms and actually using these gems. So we're just auto spinning here. We're just waiting. Without the auto clicker, you can only do 500 at a time, so it's a limiting factor of this game, unfortunately. So you'll have to invest the $10, $15 in an auto clicker from eBay in order to keep this easier, and then just have it going when you're away from home on a mobile phone, a tablet, some other device that runs the game. So Egyptian Magic here, it's just going to keep going until the meter goes up, and then we get bonus free games. Normally I don't spin the Egyptian Magic, but this is just showing an example that you can bank here to get free games later to finish an event. But the events aren't super important, but if you're near the phone, you're at home. Usually I'm at home maybe 2 hours, 3 hours in the morning, and I'll just periodically look at the game and refresh it, look at the event statuses. There's a big win, allegedly. I'll look at the events, I'll go through the events, get the bonus scratchers, and then just put it on auto spin on level 2 using the auto clicker device. So let's go ahead and exit here. This will just spin. We'll eventually earn the gems. So you might ask, well, how many gems do you actually need to book a room? Well, that depends. Depending on the day you're booking, the off-peak days that usually are during the week and not around holidays, are usually pretty cheap. We have some ads here. We'll just click off the ads. We have to go to the home screen, which is this little 4-tile tab. Redeem rewards. Sorry, some background noise, unfortunately. So you could pick between the Wynn Resort King, the Encore Resort King, 2 queens. I believe the Encore Resort 2 queens are the most expensive. We'll look at that. See, if we were to book for the 28th, March 28th of 2023, there'd be 15,400 gems, which is a lot for one night. Perhaps a special event, maybe a conference in Vegas, or it's because it's close booking. You can look in the future here. We could see all the way up to May, and some of these nights 4,600 gems, which is really nice. Now look, with the VIP discount, once you get level 3, we'll talk about that in a bit, it's only 7,820 gems plus the $49 a night resort fee and tax. So I already have that, so I'm pretty good here. It's saying that I need to be VIP level 4 to make a room reservation. So VIP 4 requires you to spend a certain amount of money to be able to book the rooms. Currently, I'm at VIP 3, and it's saying I'll reset to 0 in 20 days. So I've earned enough points. I went to Vegas some time ago. I purchased VIP status. Generally, you'll need to spend somewhere about $150, $175 to get the VIP status. So you figure, okay, well, I'm spending about $180. I'm paying the $49 a night resort fee. So if I were to get 2 nights, then I'm getting a pretty big discount on a room at one of the fancier hotels in Las Vegas that might be in a good location for you, especially if you're a poker player and you want to be on that side of the strip. I really like playing poker at Wynn. You get pretty good accommodations there. It's a nice property. A lot of people like it. So this could be a discount, but the real value comes if you have enough gems to book for 4 nights. So the way the rules work is if you book for 2 nights, you have to take the stay. You have to wait 2 or 3 days before you can book again, and then you can go ahead and get another 2 nights. Now the VIP status will last for maybe 60, 90 days, depending on how much you're going to Las Vegas. Here, you might get the 4 nights. You might try for 6, but it's going to be difficult to get enough gems for 6 nights unless you get to 25,000, which is the max gems. You book the 2 in the future, and then you play pretty aggressively to get back to 25. And maybe you can get 6 nights with the purchase of 1 VIP status. So you spent about $150, $175. You pay the $45 a night plus tax, let's say $50. So not too bad for maybe somewhere around $80, $90 a night. But the price can even get cheaper because there's a wonderful app, at least on Android, called Google Opinion Rewards, where you can answer very quick surveys. They'll ask you questions like, which of these following places did you visit in the last few days, whatever, certain day, and it really takes just about 10-15 seconds to click the screen a few times, preferably while you're drinking coffee at Panera using the Unlimited Sip Club. Of course, Panera Bread, the unofficial sponsor of the show. Basically, free drinks there are very low cost. And you could just answer these surveys on the go, and that adds to your Google Play balance, at least on Android. And that comes off your total cost. So when you go to buy VIP status here, we go back to the home page. If we were to make a purchase, it's okay. So we get 9,999 VIP for $99.99. Now this can come out of your Google Play balance, and say if you have like $20, $25 in Google Opinion Rewards, well, you're not really spending that $100. You're spending more like 80, assuming that you didn't have any other use for the Google Play money. Additionally, Google Play gift cards are often on sale. Right now, recording March 27th, Acme and Safeway stores have bonus points on Google Play gift cards, which is giving you maybe about 10% back in groceries. Giant, Pennsylvania, and some other giant chains this Friday are giving 4x points on Google Play, which is somewhere around 10% as well. And then you're using a credit card, of course, to acquire the cards at grocery stores, and you might be getting a grocery multiplier like 6% cash back on the Blue Cash Preferred, 4x points on Amex Gold. So the spending goes down a little bit. You're not really spending $175, maybe you're spending somewhere around $125 if you have enough in Google Opinion Rewards. You use some Google Play gift cards. So maybe we spend about $125 to unlock the VIP status. We spend the $200 for 4 nights, and we're getting a pretty good deal on our stay at Wynn Las Vegas, staying in some pretty nice accommodations. So that's, I think, most of it in here. We can see clubs. If you're watching the video, you'd like to join my club, Hurdy Gurdy Travel. We do have some active members in here, Mark and Kelly. We can get some more. Some are semi-active. They've joined. Maybe they're not using the auto clicker. Feel free to send a request for that. You can look through some of the other options on here. They're not really doing much for us. These are the respins or the popular games, the Buffalo games. I just added those to my favorites, as I mentioned. So we'll just follow this event. You can set alarms on your phone if you want this to be like a completionist thing. You want to be putting more time into it, whatever. We could say, okay, we'll put games on auto spin off to the side. We'll check in on it in like 2.5 hours. We'll come back and collect the scratchers. We get some VIP. We get the bonus at the end, which gives us some more chips to stay in the game. There's my Google notifications. So hopefully I'll finish this collections event in the next few days, get some bonus chips, 2.5 billion, and stay in the game. I think that's most here. Hopefully you'll get the grand prize as well and add to your chip balance. I'm at about 13,000 gems here. I was at about 10,000 maybe 3-4ish weeks ago. So the gem accumulation doesn't take too long. And if you spin bigger, it increases your variance, it depletes your bankroll in most cases. So you can spin bigger and adjust it as you go on. Maybe you set some sort of comfort of, okay, well, I don't want my balance to dip below 2 or 3 billion. So I'll do level 3 betting. And if it gets low, then I'll move down to 2 or even 1. But as you spin, you'll get these chests. And as you see, I'm almost finished with the event. So in the next few days, I should get the bonus 2.5 billion and be on my way. So that's Wynn Slots. Any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section on YouTube. You can follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook. See the links in the description. I'll be happy to answer your questions. And hopefully you too can save money at Wynn Las Vegas. Tune in to other episodes of my podcast. You can find on SoundCloud, YouTube, many other locations, and find videos like this that are YouTube exclusives. So thank you very much for listening, watching the video. Have a great day.